Did you know that boas and pythons contain the same sex chromosomes as you and I? Well, sort of. Since the 1900s, it has long been assumed that pythons and boas have ZW sex chromosomes, the same as other snakes and many reptiles, including birds. So, sex chromosomes evolved from matching autosomes independently in many animal lineages, which leads to different chromosomes determining sex. Sometimes, in the case of flies and humans, for example, which both contain XY chromosome determining systems, even the same chromosomal determination pattern evolves independent of each other. For a long time, it was assumed that boas and pythons had a ZW sex chromosome determining system. The system works the opposite of the XY system that humans use, where two Z's create a male and a Z and a W creates a female. The first way scientists began to figure this out was when they studied differences between Z and W chromosomes. Using cytogenetic mapping and sequencing, they found that the Z and the W have different makeups. However, when testing the supposed Z and W in boas and pythons, they didn't detect those differences. There's even more evidence for these snakes having XY differentiation, and it comes from the sex of their offspring. In a ZW system, ZZ is male, and ZW is female. This means that all parthenogenic, which is a virgin birth, from snakes with a ZW system only produce males, because after meiosis, all eggs are either ZZ or WW, and WW eggs are non-viable. But pythons reproducing during parthenogenesis have produced female offspring. And they confirmed that these were not WW offspring by mating them with a regular male python, which produced both male and female offspring. If it had been a WW python, the results would have been all female offspring. Have you ever seen those fun, fancy morphs of ball pythons? Well, the inheritance patterns in those is also evidence of an XY inheritance system. Scientists have also used the presence of sex-specific markers to determine this. Species with more male-specific markers tend to be XY, where species with more female-specific markers tend to be ZW, and lo and behold, pythons and boas have more male-specific markers. So, are these the same sex chromosomes found in humans? Yes and no. They use the same sex-determining method, however, they did not evolve from the same autosomes. They evolved independently of the human sex-determining system. However, they are linked to the XY system seen in anoles. One of the benefits of knowing that pythons and boas use the XY system is that it can help breeders predict the colors and sexes of future clutches. Another benefit is that since humans and these snakes both have XY systems, scientists can study boas and pythons to learn more about human sex chromosomes.